So as the Cowboys are making this comeback, at the very same time, another game that we kind of filed away and we thought it was over, and our friend Jordan Rodriguez already texting items about the Rams defense and the struggles that the Rams had today. At the same time, the Rams start quietly making a comeback. But unlike the Cowboys, they finished it off.
Final 5 seconds of regulation. Cardi from 37 to win it. The rookie with the right foot. Kick on the way, and it's a Cardi party at SoFi Stadium. 27-24. Their first lead of the game with 2 seconds left. Joshua Cardi drills the game winner.
That is our friend JB Long for KSPN here in Los Angeles. What a call. What a comeback. The Rams, another one where it was like 96% win percentage with about 4 minutes left in this game as the 49ers are driving in field goal range, up 7, but they get stopped. They miss the field goal. 50-yard pass down to Tutu Atwell sets up the Rams to tie it up. They get the ball back quickly. And yes, suddenly it's a Cardi party. The only thing that the Rams did wrong in the final couple minutes was Stafford, spiked the ball a little too quickly because I wanted JB Long to have that as a game-winning field goal call. So there was 2 seconds left, and the 49ers got a little closer on that kick return, but it didn't happen, and the Rams get off the schneid 27-24. Wow, when Jordan said that, this division might be up to the Cardinals and Seahawks, who knew? The 49ers and the Rams are both 1-2, but the Rams feel much better about it.
Yeah, on a game where they're losing everybody. If you look at the targets, Matthew Stafford is spreading the ball, like Tutu Atwell getting 5. DeMarcus Robinson, I believe, had 4 targets as well. 3 going to Jordan Whittington, 5 going to Colby Parkinson. Like, this was vintage Matt Stafford with everybody out, just willing it. And you mentioned the 50-yard bomb to Tutu Atwell, where Tutu's making a great play. Tutu had a pass in this game as well.
It was a dime. It should have been completed, but just the other, I think he was bobbling it. It was Tyler Johnson as he went out of bounds near the goal line. They were throwing everything out there.
Yeah, and it's one of those moments where it's a Sean McVay team, and you just see the guys that, because Tutu's been there for years, these guys that have come up through the program, they can contribute. And despite the fact that we haven't seen them in volume, it maybe shouldn't be such a surprise when he's had young guys contribute early on, and these guys are waiting in the wings, and they have a chance to step up. And I know the Niners were hurt, but man, that's a great win at SoFi.
It is, and you could tell after the game how happy and maybe even a little surprised Sean McVay was.
All right, holy shit. No, that was what a job by our group. Just continuing to battle, continuing to fight, and there's a lot of guts, there's a lot of resilience in this group, and it's just one game, but I'm really proud of them.
What a coaching performance. That feels good. In a matchup, Nick, that hasn't been too kind to the Rams during the Kyle Shanahan era. Kyle Shanahan, except for the NFC Championship, which is the one he would want the most, has tended to win this matchup over the Rams. This was the biggest Rams comeback, Shook, because they came back from 14 in this game, since week 2 of 2012 against Washington. Who was the tight ends coach of Washington back then? It was Sean McVay. Who was the offensive coordinator of that game? Kyle Shanahan. RG3's second career start. And just what a performance by this team.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about them being banged up. I mean, we kind of counted the Rams out for semi-foreseeable future because of all the injuries that they had. But the funny thing is when it got close late and they had the ball, and I'm like, it's in Matthew Stafford's hands. And at that point, anything is possible no matter who is out there, and they proved it. And just like Patrick said, it's part of the program. These guys who have been around for a long time were delivering, coming through. It's really great to see. And it's also really encouraging because this is a team that had every reason to count themselves out. And as they're in the midst of this comeback at home where they're down by 2 touchdowns, they see shots to the sideline and guys are just losing their minds amid the chaos. I didn't realize SoFi could get that loud. And then they finish, of course, with the Cardi party. I just keep thinking about Waka Flocka Flames Grove Street party, but instead of it's a party, I think of kicking Cardi. Like,
We got to get
fantastic.
them. Yeah, they got to cut that track immediately because Cardi Party is a great call. And the history comes true yet again because there's a crucial fourth quarter interception by Matt Stafford that gets dropped by the 49ers. And yet again, specifically because of that non-INT, the Rams were able to come back and win the game. And there's a shot of Kyle Shanahan on the sideline, losing it as that ball hits the turf because I feel like he could sense it as well.
Yeah.
They really, in wasting a huge career performance from Juwan Jennings, and Brock Purdy only has 8 incompletions in this game.
Right.
Brock Purdy played well. He had 3 touchdowns, no picks.
Okay, so Juwan Jennings finishes for 11 catches, 175 yards, and 3 touchdowns. I know they didn't win the game, but just one of the best receiver performances we've seen in a long time because it's not just about the box score. It's about the quality of the catches, mossing people, tight coverage, picking the ball off the turf. It was truly awesome. Let's actually listen to his 3rd touchdown catch.
Ayuk and Jennings are slotted left. JJ's inside. Tonjes is right. 3rd down. Purdy back. Purdy time. Purdy throws. Downfield wide open. Caught. Juwan Jennings has a hat trick in L.A. Touchdown! San Francisco!
What a game, and you just could have not told me at that point. It's 21-7 midway through the 3rd that the Rams were going to come back to win this game because you said it. I thought Purdy played well. Like Jordan Mason, 19 for 77, had a couple catches. Purdy actually was pretty effective on the ground. Ayuk has been quiet, 10 targets, only 48 yards. But those Jennings catches over and over, just going really into my heart. I know no one cares about anyone else's fantasy team, but let me tell you how dumb you feel when you picked up Juwan Jennings as your first waiver pick middle of the week, and then by the end of the week, dropped him.
Oh, no.
And then for some reason, sometimes I just delete tweets for no reason. Just after a while, I'm just like, I didn't really like that one. I'm just going to delete it. I don't care. I feel better about life. For some reason, I tweeted in the middle of the week, Juwan Jennings is about to have the best month of his life. And for some reason, I deleted that tweet too. So I'm just feeling like I could have been.
Trust yourself.
This loss is like.
Yeah, it's personal.
I mean, Ellis should be thanking you.
That's true.
You made this happen, Greg.
That's true.
Yeah.
My beautiful daughter, her 13th birthday on Saturday was awesome. You feel a different sort of way, literally sprinting after 5 13-year-old girls like running through traffic as we're going to dinner. But it is amazing. It was an amazing moment for me as a dad, just seeing her growing up like this. But it was her weekend. Her Rams weren't going to lose.
Yeah.
Not on this weekend. Happy birthday, Ellis.